I am in the corridor of the two Prendergast Galleries for American Art. We reinstalled these two galleries as part of the larger reinstall project of the museum called Reflections on a Museum. In that reinstall project, we sought to be very transparent about the inner workings of the museum and how certain display practices, labels, and wall color make meaning. In the context of these two American art galleries, we are transparent about the inner workings of the museum in two ways. First, we are explicit about the Prendergast endowment, which mandates that these two galleries be focused on American art from 1850 to 1950. The second way that we are transparent about the inner workings of the museum in the American art galleries is through a wall label called the Curatorial Voice. This exhibition was curated by a group of 5 museum staff members from the education and curatorial departments. Each curator had a wall or group of walls with which to make a discrete vignette. With that vignette, they wrote a wall label describing why they made the curatorial decisions that they did, and this is the Curatorial Voice label. Now that I've talked a little bit about how this exhibition connects with the overall reinstall project, Reflections on the Museum, I'd like to talk about the layout in these galleries. The name of this exhibition is Don't Fence U.S. In, Crossing Boundaries in American Art. So we were taking the theme of borders and boundaries. What does that mean? Well, we begin with the most concrete form of border and boundary, geographic boundaries, but then we wanted to move into more conceptual ideas of borders and boundaries. So beginning in the corridor, the introduction starts with those most basic and concrete forms of borders and boundaries. We have maps, artistic interpretations of maps, and then we also have landscapes. In the smaller Prendergast Gallery to my left, we have stylistic border crossings. And what we mean by that is that American art was shaped by a wide range of international stylistic influences, such as European influence through transatlantic travel. Mexican modernists were a great influence on American artists, so their travel across the southern border, and also Asian influence from trans-Pacific connections. In the larger Prendergast Gallery to my right, we explore the conceptual borders and boundaries such as race, class, and gender that divide American society. In particular, that gallery is focused on the founding documents on loan from Chapin Library.